Sometimes we don't know what we're capable of doing till somebody tells us. Because sometimes when I talk to these people, like, oh, I don't have any experience. And I start asking them things from, their life journey, your previous career, even from university. And I said, look, those are 5 experiences right there in front of you. The leadership for me is about being able to influence those around you. It could be from your immediate family, it could be as a dad. What sort of examples am I setting for my sons for tomorrow?
Kia ora whanau, welcome back to another new podcast. I'm glad I have a very special guest here. I call him friend. He's an amazing person. I've been quite a time now. I know you.
Been some time.
Ben, how are you?
I'm blessed. I feel good. Feel delighted to be, in the studio with voiceofaroha today, and especially
Finally got you.
Yeah, finally we're making it happen.
Yeah. Hey, you're a great support. I appreciate you.
Thank
in
you, thank
LinkedIn
you.
and that I see you a lot. So, Ben, I start this with my guests who come to the studio, give them this question to see how they like to introduce themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, if give you the mic, how you would love to introduce yourself?
Okay, before we even get to me as well, before we start the introduction, I'd love to just take this moment to congratulate you and your team, Voice of Aroha, for your recent achievements. The Wellington Airport Regional Community Awards. You guys
Appreciate
did
it.
very good, and it shows you're doing a lot of high impact work in our community. So I'm really proud of the work you've done and to see how far you've come.
Thank you.
And
Nice
also
from you.
watching the podcast, I've seen like very high caliber people on the podcast. You brought our Minister for Finance.
Yeah.
Minister Nicola Willis was here. I've seen a few people, Wakina and the rest of, the amazing people, Wallace and
All of them.
other high caliber people. So I feel like I'm just sitting on a hot seat now.
No, you are one of our amazing leaders. I think you're so great because remember, which we will talk more in the work you do in the
Yes.
community, plus the work you work.
Okay.
So you bring a lot. So I'm just glad that to have this conversation today with you and discuss and share the
Yes.
knowledge we have
Yeah.
with the world here and the people who are watching behind there in that camera or even listening to the radio.
Yeah.
I think this is great if we can help our community understand the leadership journey of people and the things like move them, the why of the purpose of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank
Awesome.
you. So, how you would love to introduce yourself?
Yes.
then?
Back to my question. Okay, cool. So my name is Ben Amadi. I'm originally from Nigeria. I moved to New Zealand 11 years ago. So New Zealand is home for me now, and I must say I've been blessed, living in this country. I got a lovely wife and 2 amazing boys at home. So I've started my family here, and we're growing. So it's been an exciting adventure living in New Zealand. Currently, I work as a cybersecurity analyst at Zero, where I have the privilege of providing security education for all of Zero employees, our customers, small businesses, and their accounting bookkeepers and advisors. So it's been it's been a privilege and honor to be, doing that role at Zero. Outside of work, what do? I love to volunteer a lot. So I do a lot of volunteering in the community, African community, and the tech community. So I volunteer as a job mentor to help skilled migrants and former refugees to get their first New Zealand workplace experience in the IT sector. And I also help women that are wanting to transition into cyber security career path. I help them, guide them, coach them through the process of how to transition. And yeah, that's pretty much me. So when I'm not working, studying, volunteering, I just love to spend time with family and friends, hang out, listen to good music. I enjoy playing table tennis. I love, just having fun and enjoying life at its fullest.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
How amazing that. Wow, this is great. So Ben, want to start a little bit from the cybersecurity. What happened that you went to that world? So what moved you? Like you choose to study that or work in that field? What happened there?
Yeah, I actually started out as an IT professional, but then, life throws curveballs at you, and it was a transition phase for me. And I was exploring, okay, what's my next move? Where would I be? What is the industry looking at the point? So I ended up with this opportunity, through one of my former colleagues, and invited me to, come explore this new job. And I was like, okay, let me go see what it is. I've been doing a little bit of research about cloud security.
Yeah.
So it's mostly everything is moving to the cloud, just like we're talking about AI right now. Everybody's moving AI. I was like, okay, there seems to be good job security, lots of learning and growth in cybersecurity. And for me, I also love the idea of using cybersecurity as an avenue to protect people. We're protecting our customers. We're protecting their data. Protecting people from things that could also impact on their financial life and family life as well. So that was my the sort of why I got into cyber for me and became a personal mission, so to speak. Yeah.
And do you enjoy it?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been doing cyber for some years now, and for me, it's like every day is a school day in cyber. That's what I tell people. When you're in cybersecurity, every day is a school day. We're always learning.
Right.
There's new stuff, new technology. The threat actors, these are the people that are called cyber criminals, are also not sleeping because they're improving how they attack organizations, attack individuals. So we also need to be on top of our game. What are the new attack patterns, and how do we, mitigate some of these attack patterns? So it's interesting.
Absolutely, and especially in the nowadays world, right? Because we are moving into a lot of use of AI.
Yes.
Technology become what I say. It is part of our life now. Without the phone, without this stuff, I don't know how we will function. People will get right. So the threat and things, there's always people who want to do bad stuff for other people.
Yeah.
So it is very crucial to know how to protect, how to be safe as an organization or as an individual people as well. So talking on that one,
Yes.
that you also, like you mentioned, you help in a community and volunteer there. So what make you to do that as well? Like why you have a passion, love to communities, and you just give them this training and stuff?
Well, very interesting question. For me, it stems from a place of love. I love people. I genuinely love to see people succeed. I love to, inspire people so they can get excited about who they are and what they can achieve. Sometimes we don't know what we're capable of doing till somebody tells us. Because sometimes when I talk to these people, like, oh, I don't have any experience, and I start asking them things from, their life journey, your previous career, even from university, and I said, look, those are 5 experiences right there in front of you, and they don't say that, wow, I didn't think of that, and then the excitement starts to build up.
Exactly.
They begin to see possibilities in what they could be and what they could achieve. So that's the main drive for me. I just love to help people wherever I find myself. I want to help people. I want to make a positive difference and just make an impact in someone's life.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Wow, that's beautiful. And I see that because I love to see you posting in LinkedIn. So something else also you started, which is trying to, is it serious? What do you call that initiative? Like putting some information about how to be safe and learning about cybersecurity in LinkedIn.
Yeah. As part of my work, I usually put out content during October, which is the global Cybersecurity Awareness Month all over the world. We celebrate October as Cybersecurity Awareness Month. But I started thinking towards the beginning of this year, like I wanted to do something more. I wanted to encourage people because cybersecurity, there's a shortage gap in the workforce, according to the global workforce statistics and other maybe research materials that you may have come across. And for me, I thought, look, even though there's shortage, some of us already in this industry, we've been through the journey. How do we make it easier for other people to come on board this journey? Some people find it overwhelming. It's very daunting, and we're all at different stages of our life. And I just felt it was an opportunity for me to help people, that want to transition into cyber, mostly the women, because there's not enough female representation in the cyberspace. the workforce.
Yeah.
So that's where I started out from, but I'm also extending it openly to others as well, and trying to put up a service together for them. To be a coaching service that I'm now running. So I want to help as much people as I can. So my goal is to at least get 100 people into cybersecurity. That's my medium-term goal for the next 2 to 3 years to be able to achieve that.
Yeah, no, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's good. And I'm enjoying it to see those kind of information.
Thank you.
Because that's how we learn from the expert matters, people in different. The life is beautiful when we keep learning, right?
Yes.
And also, previously you mentioned about the community and the love that you put in there. Yes, I agree with that. A lot of people have skills, but they don't know how to interpret them or how to really tell their story or how to say, okay, I have this. Because when you start encouraging them, trying to put in different words on the paper and stuff, they say, yes, I do that, but it's all about someone need to encourage them, tell them, hey, what are you doing? It meaning this kind of skills, meaning this skills. Because I believe people have a lot of skill, but it's just about there's someone who know how to articulate it better, faster.
Exactly.
Someone will take some time to discover them while they have them.
Yeah.
But it's just about that kind of tactics here. So talking on that and community, I want to ask you about what is your why been, like purpose of the work and community and life that you share? What is the things that some people call purpose or why, but what is your why you keep going?
My why is I think it's that drive to just make a positive impact. Where I've come from, the kind of upbringing I've got, from my family, my immediate family and extended family as well. I'm from a place where we're very communal. Africa, a very communal lifestyle. You're raised by, the whole village.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel drawn to people. And for me, I want to be able to use my skills, my knowledge, resources I have to help, even if it's one person, do what they never thought they could do before, or help them see that there's a bright future ahead of them. So that's mostly where my why is coming from, just to inspire and encourage people to be the best version of themselves.
Right. And with that, I want to add another question about leadership. What does leadership mean to you?
I think leadership means, I look at it from different angles, but maybe in the simple term, leadership for me is about being able to influence those around you. It could be from your immediate family. It could be as a dad. What sort of examples am I setting for my sons for tomorrow? So it's about role modeling. And for me, leadership altogether is that ability to inspire and influence people.
Right.
I think that's how I will sum it up, by just setting good examples, being a good role model, at work. What is my work ethic like? Yeah. And for me, I don't believe in having a title to be a leader. And someone at work told me, look, you're a leader without a title. I said, look, I don't really believe in title. I just want to do the work. I want to make an impact. As long as it's influencing people positively, don't give me a title. I'm not bothered about it. I just do the work, And that's what has been my driving force.
But that's beautiful how you explain. But that's already the leadership. Leadership doesn't need a title.
Yeah.
Because there's the leaders who, we call them front leaders. There's the leaders who do make the magic happen behind the scene. Who do.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a kind of leaders who, not those only we see in they be always in the front page of TV stuff.
Yeah.
There's many other people that help. But I think what you're doing is with the community. That's a leadership. When
Thank you.
Someone expert like you who want to bring that just for the love of community, want to give them this workshop. So there's right. And so Ben, now your experience in this field, if someone is there, young people who are listening, they want to do, but when they hear cybersecurity, oh my God, it's a big fail. They get afraid and straight away. What do you tell them? How is it easy or is it hard? Just tell us.
I'll tell them the honest truth. It's not an easy field per se. No field is every field
Yeah.
or job has its challenges. We all need challenges to help us to thrive. We just need a good amount of stress. There's something called positive stress and
You're right.
negative stress. So as long as the job gives you that level of positive stress, you keep getting excited. Oh, I want to wake up and go to work. So I will tell them, look, it's not an easy field because you need to learn a lot of different things. Because cybersecurity is very broad. There's so many domains in cybersecurity. So you have to first explore, get an understanding of each of these domains and then figure out which one will best utilize my strength, or which one do you find, more interesting to you as well. Because if you have interest in something, I like
Right.
this part more than, the other part, maybe you should go for that one that you find interesting first to start with. And then as you progress, you can always switch across domains as your career evolves,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, it's hard. It requires time. It requires a lot of dedication to learn and study
Yeah.
in the beginning. And even as I am now, I'm still learning every day. There are some things that are still new to me. We keep learning. You hear some technical jargon and it's like, oh, what does this mean? There are lots of acronyms in
Yeah.
cybersecurity. I'm like, oh, what does this mean? So
That's right.
it's just getting prepared to know you're going to be, doing something that has high impact, but it takes a lot of time to learn and come up to speed.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah.
And I agree that there's no any industry, there will be no easy and hard answer. They need some time to learn, there will be something like that. Do you think that cybersecurity, what I always wanted to ask, is the future? I think it is the future, but maybe let me frame the question this way. How important is you think the normal individual to know some sort of how to be secure? And following that question, I want to also add, what would be your advice for our elder people who are now using a lot of, let's say, social media, but they may not know about this? So how important is it?
It is. It's. I think it's even more crucial now with the technological advancement, because we are living in a very increasingly digitally connected world. Everything is connected. You can plug your phone to something. Your app is on your phone, tells you how your heart is beating. Everything these days is all driven by technology, and this is why cyber security is important. Where does the data from, your app, your phone, where is it going? Where is it storing? The AI you're using, what are you putting into the AI? Are you putting in sensitive information to ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Confidential information to you that may get exposed. What happens when ChatGPT or the other AI platforms get breached and they have access to your sensitive data?
Yeah.
We don't know who's going to lay hands on them, right? So it's all of those things to consider. How well are we able to identify the emails that come in that are phishing links, phishing emails, or even the mobile text messages that our parents get. You've got this delivery from NZ Post. We can see all of them everywhere. It's quite common. So it's about us educating the elderly people in our community. And this is why cyber is not just limited to work. Some of the message is also what we need to take back home. I tell my wife, we need to, don't use one password for everything. Make sure you're using, password that is, safe, strong, not just, password 123 or the name of your dog. People use the name of their pet as their password. We don't want things that are so easy to figure out. So being a little bit conscious, not even a little bit, more conscious now, because these bad guys are everywhere. They're looking for data on social media. We post things, we share things, people share family information, and they can use all these things to track you. They know your address, they can find all these things easily if they put all the 1 and 2 pieces of things you post on maybe Instagram, social media, Twitter, here and there. They start putting all the pieces together. They can easily get what you want. But again, if we're educated and enlightened, that we know, the level of detail to share, so we don't overshare, on social. Sometimes we're so happy, excited about something, we just share and you put all the details there.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
And the elderly folks, I think there's a lot of work for us to do. If we have our parents or grandparents with us, it is our role as individuals to help them. But also, some of the individuals need to be educated and enlightened before they can teach someone else. And that's why, in my role as a cybersecurity analyst, I keep trying to pass this message across on social media whenever I can, or even in direct communications with people. Like my wife's mom, I try to help her, set up password manager. We do some things together, just to help share some of the information that will be helpful for them.
okay, beautiful. While you're talking, you're just making me thinking about our work and the things we do, how we will protect ourselves.
Yeah, you have to think of that, right?
So, one question, like, what would be good advice if you want to give to general people who are listening? Let's say one or two, or maybe three, if you have, about the good, important steps to check when we are trying to protect ourselves from using, let's say, our device, phone or a laptop. What would be something like, let's call it basic, but it's very important steps to do?
Yeah, I think I'll share the basic ones, which are but standard advice we also get from like our New Zealand cybersecurity agencies or cyber center. It's about having a strong password. Don't use the same password everywhere. And why do they say that? Because if, for example, the bad guy gets into one of your device, then they will use that same password to log into everything. It exposes, the attack surface and the damage they can do. But when you have different password, at least you make them do some extra work. That's one. Two, you use an MFA device, multi-factor authentication. So you have your password, which is something you know. With multi-factor authentication is also something you have. So you have your phone, right? And then you can have an app that generates a random code. So it's an additional level of security, an additional layer of security to you. Your password, and then you log into your bank, you use your PIN code to get into it. So those are some advice. Two, I'll come to the part of also updating your phones. When there's time for updates, you can do automatic updates so that it automatically updates, because sometimes some people get the message and they just skip it, and they forget to update. And why does your phone manufacturer put the update? Is to keep, it's applying the latest patch on your phone so that all the new security flaws that have been, maintained, it's been addressed so that it helps protect your phone as well.
Right.
So that is one thing. Doing that, and also just limiting what we share on social media, because we're in a social media age. There's lots of sharing. Just be mindful of how much of your personal data you're putting out there.
Okay. I love that, which is keep delaying my update of the phone. Now I will not do that.
Yeah, try and update. Press when next it comes up. Just click update.
Just
Yes,
say
say yes,
update,
please.
Okay. The second one, I don't like it a little bit. I mean, what I can do, but I like it in personal stuff.
Yeah.
Which is social media, right? Something they do in a mock we do, it's highlighting the voices of community and things. But
Yes.
what we don't do, which I personally say don't do, I don't post much live. Let's say I may post a post when I travel. I may do it when I already travel back from that country. Then I
Yes.
tell you. That's because sometimes I don't want people to know where I am exactly. Because at
And
least
that's a good practice to keep all your pictures,
some
and when you're
time,
back,
right?
when you've left the place, you can then upload, share your.
Yeah, I think so. That's one of the strategies we can use maybe to protect personal stuff. You don't need to straight away post where you are, especially also close maybe the map and these kind of stuff, which sometimes they are good features, if someone's boyfriend, girlfriend, no, I'm just joking, want to check each other, where are they?
Yeah.
But I think if the location, these kind of things be enabled and stuff like that would be better. What do you think? Or why they put such a feature as well, this kind of company, when I'm sure they've been created for a good purpose, right? But
Using the location on your phone?
yeah, there's some of them, like a Snapchat. It's very a little bit. You can just tell them where I am and.
Yeah, those features have the good part, of course. There's a reason why they're there. But just looking at the picture sharing, like how people share picture with their geodata, you could possibly also disable it not to share the geodata of where you are. Like when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling through high-risk countries, some places are Not say maybe because it's a war-torn area or there's some things going on, a crisis, you just want to make sure you keep yourself safe, and
That's right.
things
So,
like that.
so the best advice, what would be best advice there? Wait until you go back up.
To share your holiday pictures, yeah. If you want to wait till you've gone back home, then share your holiday pictures when you've gone back to your base. Some people do that. You don't have to share it while you're there or sharing with specific location. People take pictures and you can see even the address of the hotel or wherever you're staying. You see number 23, Gosling Street, and people.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Too
it's just
much.
being mindful, so that
Yeah.
we don't share. Don't know people. Not everybody on social media has good intentions. Some people are out
Yeah,
there,
somebody, yeah.
looking for scraping data to use for their own malicious purposes.
You're right.
They
Absolutely.
have negative intentions, and this is what the bad people do. They just keep looking for opportunity to
Yeah.
get easy access to information. Data is power now. It's expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Ben, I'm coming to the end of the time, but
Yes.
I have one more question,
Yes, please go.
which I'm really interested. I want to talk more about this, like, the protection, the importance of cybersecurity. Hope if you have some courses, I may join again. We're waiting to see those.
Yes.
And we may also look forward if we can have some opportunities to bring you and teach our volunteers, our
For
team,
sure.
some sort of cool stuff.
I would love to do that. I'd love to
Yeah.
do that.
Thank you.
You just always happy to share my knowledge, and that's the thing. We need more sharing to happen for people to be more enlightened
Yeah.
and educated. Because if we don't share all this information for people to be able to apply them, then what is the purpose?
That's right.
Same thing I'm doing with the career transitioners. People feel like it's overwhelming, but maybe that's because some of us are not telling them this is how to go about it,
Exactly.
to make it less daunting for them. And that's why I'm also hosting an event in Auckland on the 3rd of October with one of my partners from work. Is a vendor company. It's called Secure Code Warrior. They provide a gamified learning platform for people to learn about cybersecurity. How do you secure applications?
Yeah.
If you're developing an app, you're building a software, how do you build it securely? So this workshop will enable women to get, first-hand experience of how to secure applications, learning secure by design. If you start designing your code, how do you think of security right from the beginning? So to give them a teaser into, cybersecurity concept from an application security perspective. And then maybe they see this is something they enjoy and they find some interest in it, and it could help them kick off their cybersecurity career journey.
Right.
So that's what I'm hoping to achieve from that as well. And we're hosting it in our Zero office in the Auckland office. So Zero is also sponsoring that event.
Great.
Yeah, so it's going to be amazing with C#.
That's 31st of October?
3rd of October.
3rd of October.
Yes, so we've partnered with C#, Secure Code Warrior, and Zero. So those are the three companies collaborating to make it happen.
Nice. And is it open for all, or how people get
It's
registered?
strictly by registration. You have to
By registration.
register. Yes, so I'll share the link with you. If you have community in Auckland that will be interested, for women that
Yep,
are
you
interested
can
in
share with
cyber,
them.
I'll give you the link and we can help us
Okay.
rebroadcast it. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. Oh, great. So the last question would be like, what would be your advice for really anyone? I wanted to say for young people there, but what would be your advice to them? Could be about the leadership or cybersecurity things. But Mike, for you, and any advice or message you want to send to the people there?
My advice to the young ones, coming up, is to believe in yourself. Know that you have something to offer, and you don't need a title to be a leader. We can all lead in our own various ways. Start from where you are, from among your friends, from your school group. If you decide leadership is something you want to pursue, you want to go into, you start small. For those that are thinking of future career prospects, also is about understanding the landscape. What is happening these days? AI is changing, the workforce of the future. So start learning about AI. Start exploring, getting your hands dirty, learn about these things, and then see what, really piques your interest the most. Same thing as you do these things, learn how to do them safe, do it in a safe and secure manner. So when you're learning how to code with AI, vibe coding, think of how do I apply security to this, and gradually you begin to learn and grow from there. Yeah, and my message to the rest of people watching, I think, be yourself, always be true to yourself, know what you want out of life, and then work hard to go get it.
Beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you.
It's amazing. Thank you so much, Ben.
Sure.
So now, when this is one of the part of our tradition of season 6,
Yes.
all our guest messages. So our previous guest have left you a question. Then you will also have a chance to leave a question for
Okay.
our future guests coming.
Okay.
So let's see what question have been left for you. Okay, here's the page. Okay, it says the question: what's your vision and hope for New Zealand?
Wow, beautiful question. My future and hope. New Zealand has been such a blessing in my life's journey. It's home away from home, and my vision is that the country continues to be that peaceful country that is known for. It's known for being peaceful, for being accommodating. Like just seeing the number of. Look at us here. We're from different places. I'm from Africa. You're from
Middle East.
Middle East. We've all found ourselves here. So it's very multicultural, and my hope is that New Zealand continues to be that place where we can all find safety and comfort living together in an inclusive space, encouraging diversity, different voices, allowing us to express our voice as different individuals, from different places, regardless of our cultural differences, our religious beliefs. So I hope it continues to be that.
Absolutely.
Place.
Beautiful vision.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, Ben. Thank you so much. I had a pleasure to have this career with you. Thank you so much.
It was lovely chatting with you, Koder.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay, people, hope you enjoyed this podcast, and leave us comments if you have anything about cybersecurity. This is the man to catch you next podcast. Ka
Thank
kite.
you.